3. This is the 3-month cutortap business plan, yeah. Hey guys, Finnegan again. This is going to be a video explaining what's going on with cutortap over the next 3 months, including this month. This is one of the months in those 3 months that will be explained. I'm going to explain what's happening. What's happening with the site. So I have my handy dandy whiteboard here that explains everything so I can reference it and explain to you guys what we're going to do. So, month one. What we're doing with month one is we're going to lose a lot of money. Money is going to be spent on a lot of things. Things that are expensive and they're not going to... money's going to be spent. Like, for example, merchandise. We're buying tons of merchandise. Actually, we already did buy tons of merchandise. And by we, I mean me. I spent tons of money on merchandise. I bought 25 shirts and 25 mats, which you don't have to be a genius to know that that's kind of expensive. So that added up to a little over $500, so I'm trying to sell those, make some money back so I can put that back into the site. But most of what that's doing is, it's not to gain revenue, really. What we're trying to do with selling mats and shirts is we're just trying to get the word out there. So people wear cutortap shirts, people use the cutortap mats, so other people know about it, and it's like free publicity, kind of, but I don't know. And then people know about cutortap, and then we make money later on down the road. So it's kind of like an investment, even though I don't make very much money off of it now. And the reason why I'm not making much money off of it now is because I'm selling them really cheap. And if you don't already know, you can buy a shirt for 15 bucks and a mat for 20 bucks this month. If this video is like a month old, then they're 25 now probably. I think I'm going to hike the price up later because selling them for that cheap is kind of, I don't know, it doesn't make me any money at all. But like I said, I'm trying to get the name out right now, so I don't, it's fine if it doesn't make any money right now. But yeah, shirts are 15, mats are 20. And if you get them together, you get a bundle deal, and you get them for even cheaper, and I'll cover your shipping for anywhere in the US. So besides getting merchandise out and getting the name out there, we're trying to get all of the forms of media working well on the site. So the first form of media is already running really well. It's the easiest one, which is articles. Articles are easy. I just message people. People already know how to write articles. People have read tons of articles online. So it's very simple, and that's why we already have 3 of them up right now, and we're going to have 6 by the end of next week, most likely. So articles are simple and easy. Videos, on the other hand, are really difficult because you have to make something that's better than what's on YouTube and something that people are willing to pay for. And then the podcasts are a little bit difficult because everyone on the podcast should have a good microphone and a good camera, and we're supposed to have a podcast uploaded every week. And then at the same time, the videos are supposed to be to the point, concise, and clear, which is a little bit difficult. And that's what I think is going to make our site, stand out. I think a lot of podcasts out there are kind of full of fluff and don't have enough good information in them, and that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to actually, cut the video and use good stuff to make it so you guys like it. And that's for the pro podcast. For the fun podcast, things are a little more laid back. It's going to be jokes, mostly entertainment purposes. It's not going to be a lot of hard-hitting, good information. It's just going to be more for entertainment purposes. So I'm trying to get those running, those 3 things. The pro podcast is almost done. The thing is, we just don't have the regular members of the pro podcast don't have great equipment at the moment. I'm kind of helping them pay for equipment, so that's also costing me quite a bit of money, I will say. So yeah. And there are also several problems with the site right now. Ryan, the site's developer, is trying to fix a lot of the flaws we have right now. For some reason, if you're a stage 2, you can't see your bio. Our 404 page is having problems, and there's a bunch of other little things like that we need to fix. And I want to fix all those problems, or I want to have them fixed. I'm not going to fix them myself because I don't know how to do that. But I want to have them fixed before I start advertising the site and before I start really trying to get the site out there. Because if we put all this effort into getting the site out there, and then people go to the site and they're like, wow, I can't even look at my bio, this is stupid, then why are they gonna want to stay on the site? So I really want to get those problems fixed first before we go into the promotion, which is why month 2 is going to be full of promoting it and trying to advertise and things like that so people know about us. So yeah, month 1 is all about production and making the site better and improving the site, but it's not going to really get much money or many subscribers, in my opinion. My guesstimation for month 1, by the end of month 1, we're going to have 0 to 5 paid subscribers and 40 to 70 accounts made. So there's a difference between a paid subscriber and an account, because you can make an account and just not pay anything. It's free. You should make one account right now. If you don't have one, go do it. 40 to 70 accounts by June 28th, because that is the end of month one. Month one is May 28th to June 28th, because the site launched on May 28th, so that's the beginning of month one. So yeah, month one we lose a lot of money and don't make much back. Now, month two, this is what happens. Month two is from June 28th to July 28th, and you know what's going on between then. Nationals is happening. That's what's happening. Nationals happens. So Nationals is really big. Nationals is a huge opportunity. What I'm going to do at Nationals is I'm going to print out about 1,000 of these flyers, and these flyers are going to say, coupon code for cutortap.com. Sign up and get a month of free Stage 2 access. And, you know, that's good. So people are going to want to go online, I think. People are want to go on their computer, type in cutortap.com and sign up for my website because of that code. That's what I'm hoping for. And the other thing that's going to happen with Nationals is I'm going to have all this merchandise that all of my contributors and writers are wearing and using, and then that's going to be, like, everyone's going to see it and be like, what's cutortap.com? And they're going to be like, well, cutortap.com is this really cool site, and you can go on it, and here's this free coupon thing, you get a month free. And so I'm expecting that to really jumpstart the site. I think that's when people are actually going to start subscribing, because month one, everything's free anyway, so like there's no reason for you to pay money to subscribe. But month two, you gotta pay for that content. You gotta pay for that good stuff. So people, you know, they're gonna do it if it's good content, in my opinion. So yeah. Another thing that's happening on the second month is the forums will go up. We are developing forums right now. I don't really know how it works. Ryan handles most of that stuff, but he said that in a month or two they would be working, and and when he told me that, it was about a week ago. So I think we're going to have forums up sometime in month two. So yeah, the idea is Nationals is really going to kickstart the site, and we're going to actually get some attention after Nationals and a lot of attention during July. Another thing we're starting in month two, I'm going to try to advertise with YouTubers. Big name YouTubers with large names above their heads. I'm going to advertise with them to try to attract a younger and less competitive fan base, because most of what CutorTap is attracting right now is competitive players that are pretty good that want to get a lot better. That's most of our selling point at the moment. But what I also want to attract is newer players that maybe just learned the rules or are new to the game, because we have a lot to offer them as well. We can have coaches that can teach them how to play really well. I'm also going to, this isn't even on the list actually, this is just an idea my dad proposed to me that I think I might use, which is just a guide to teach a player from being like a novice just all the way up to earning like their world invites. So like a complete guide kind of thing. So yeah, we can have those newbies use that once that's developed, but that's way down the line. I don't know how long that'll take, and I don't know who will develop. The idea is still totally just an idea at the moment. So YouTubers, I think, are the best way to attract non-competitive players, but I think there are other ways to advertise as well that could be very beneficial. Like Facebook is basically the social media outlet that is used by Pokemon players in the competitive scene. Like, that's, all of them use it. So advertising on Facebook could be very beneficial, or other places, other websites might be willing to let me advertise on their site for free in exchange for them advertising on my site as well. So advertisement is going to be big month two. That is basically the best way to get our name out there, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot of that, investing a lot of money into that. That's going to be quite expensive, I expect. We're also going to have a lot of big names on the podcast. I think I briefly went over this in the last video I posted, but Chase Maloney said he'd be down to be on one of the podcasts. Israel Sosa said he would as well. And a lot of other cool guys that I'm blanking on at the moment. I know I said that last time too, that I couldn't remember the names, and I don't remember who else I said I was going to have on the podcast, but I got connections to everybody. I can get anybody on the podcast, whatever you guys want. As long as it's not like Jason Klosinski, I'm pretty sure I can get them on the podcast, and maybe even him as well if I can give him enough money. So yeah, month two, the Pro Podcast is going to get super good. We're going to have a bunch of awesome guests, Everyone's going to have good mics. Everyone's going to have good cameras. The Pro Podcast is going to be the main selling point for the site, in my opinion. That's what I want to do with it. And yeah. Something that I neglected to mention for month 1 is I'm also going to have a news segment, a weekly news segment. It's going to be like a 5 to 7 minute video explaining what happened over the week in the Pokemon trading card game community, kind of just like news. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do that myself or I'm going to have someone else do that, but it's going to be like Fox News for Pokemon, but less right-wing and more no-wing. Another thing that's going to happen in the second month is I'm going to have other content creators start making videos. Month 1 is going to be entirely me shooting videos, but month 2 we're going to incorporate other people as well, and I'll start paying them to do it. That's going to be quite expensive, I think, as well. So my pockets better be deep for this second month, buddy. Special merchandise will also be worn by the cutortap players at Nationals. I'm going to make hats, hopefully. I'm going to have special collared t-shirts, polos probably, that the contributors and writers can wear so they look special and people know they're the real MVPs and things like that. That is designed to give cutortap some prestige, if you know what I'm saying. And I'm potentially going to add a moderator or 2 for the site by the second month, which would control when content gets uploaded. It kind of just a manager, really, just like a site manager, because that's what I do now. But I'd rather devote that time to other things that can improve the site, because it's really something that I don't need to be doing. It's something that somebody else could be doing instead of me, and then maybe I can do something else to make the site better so we can make more money and make our viewers more happy and everything good. And then my estimated accounts made by month 2 is between 150 to 200 accounts I think will be created, and I believe there will be between 25 and 50 paid subscribers between stage 1 and stage 2 memberships. I'm not sure exactly how many of each those 20 to 25 people will have, but I'm estimating around there. So yeah, and even with that, the site isn't going to be making any money. I really want to make an effort to like explain to you guys that like I'm putting my heart and soul into this website. I'm trying as hard as I can to make it as good as I can, and I'm not just out there for your money. I'm really trying to like make it the site that I want it to be and then worry about money later. I'm not expecting to make any money off of the website for at least 4 to 6 months. Those estimated 20 to 50 subscribers, the money I get from that will just go directly back into the site. And that moves us into month 3. Month 3. And you know what happens month 3? Worlds. And I should note that month 3 actually isn't super planned out yet. I haven't thought like super in depth about month 3 yet, but these are like the ideas I want to institute, but yeah, these are the ideas I want to bring in. The World Championship Worlds is happening in San Francisco, which is 2 hours from my house. I'm so lucky. That's going to be big as well, because the same things happened that happened at Nationals. We're going to hand out the flyers that says coupon code, get a month free type thing. We're going to have those flyers, hand them out, and then the players, there's going to be more contributors by the 3rd month, so more people wearing the merchandise, more people interested in the site, more people are thinking about it, and then if anything is streamed at Nationals or Worlds, if either, you know, those players are streamed, that makes it even bigger impact, because other people that aren't at Nationals and Worlds will see those players and see cutortap, and they'll be motivated to, you know, go to the site and things like that, because they see that their favorite players are wearing the shirts and the mats, and they want to be just like them when they grow up. But month 3, I think I already said this earlier, but I want to have a full store that I do not have to run, because I am the store, but I do not want that to be the case. By month 3, I want to have the store run itself, so you guys can just buy stuff, and you don't have to send me messages and say, my address is 42 Lincoln Way. You can just say, Amazon, I want to buy it, and then you buy it from Amazon, and then you get the mat and the shirt, and then you wear the merchandise, and you look just like Daniel Atteville and Jeremiah Williams, Brad and Smiley. And then another thing we're going to get month 3, this is going to go hand in hand with when we get the store working, is an SSL certificate, which is basically a government thing that says your site is safe and secure, so people know when they go on the site, they can see that, you know, it's good and they can buy stuff, and I'm not going to steal all your money, and I'm not going to kill you or take your dog or anything like that. I'm going to do all of those things. And then the third idea, which I think everyone is going to be in favor, everyone's going to love this idea, is so good. So my camera just stopped working for some reason, and I don't know where I left off. I think I was talking about the the super good idea, my idea. I'm not gonna go to all the trouble to like set up again, because it was a pain and I don't want to do it again. But my super good, amazing third idea, which is really not that amazing, it's just an idea, is it's called the cutortap Elite Incentives Program. I just came up with that name right now and I like it, so we're gonna call it that. And what the cutortap Elite Incentives Program is going to do is it's gonna take those who are eligible for it, and to be eligible for it, you need to create at least one piece of content for cutortap every month, which is not hard. It's just basically our main contributors. So those guys will be eligible, and the way it works is basically it just rewards them for doing well at tournaments. So it's gonna it's gonna give them money and other merchandise for topping and making finals and top fouring and things like that, big tournaments. And it just helps them. So now if they make more money, they have more time to focus on the game, because they're like, well, maybe I don't have to work this many hours in my job because I know if I just do well at this tournament, Danny, big old Dan man, Finnegan over here is gonna give me some bucks to put in my pocket. So that's they'll be more motivated. They'll be more motivated to focus on the game. So it's good for them. It's also good for you guys, the subscribers, because you're like, oh wow, look at this guy, he's a great player, he just made finals at this tournament, because they're gonna do better because they're more motivated to do well. So you're gonna see them and you're gonna be like, wow, they're doing well, and then you're gonna be more motivated to buy like stage 1 and stage 2 memberships because you want to read from the best players around, because I'm essentially creating an environment that promotes good play and good players to focus on the game more. And then tertiarily, finally, the third thing on the list is it also makes it so that writers who didn't want, or any contributors at all, potential contributors that didn't initially want to write or create videos or anything like that for the site before, are now motivated to do so because they know they can be a part of the program, and if they're a part of the program, then they make more money. So why wouldn't you want to make more money? Because money is always good and merchandise is cool. And then another part of it is it's not just going to be cash, because I can't afford to just throw cash at people, but what we are going to do is give exclusive merchandise. So you can only have this piece of merchandise if you make finals or top 4 or top 8 at a specific tournament, that kind of thing. It'll have a specific design on it. I'm an artist, so I will make the designs myself probably. If my designs suck, we'll just outsource and get somebody else who can do it better than me, but they'll be only available to those people by doing well at tournaments. And I think that'll create a sort of prestige. I know the site isn't like huge right now, but I'm planning on the site becoming, like a big name, like 60 cards or 6 prizes and things like that. So it'll add like a bit of a prestige to it, I think. This is my board. This is my notes for this video. And then we're estimating by month 3 to have between 250 and 350 accounts created on the site, and between 50 to 100 subscribers between stage 1 and stage 2 members. It could be 50 to 100 in my opinion, and that will add up to between $625 and $1,250, assuming that half of them are stage 1 and half of them are stage 2. So that's it. Those are my ideas for months 1, 2, and 3. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I know it was probably a little bit too long. I think I'm going to edit it, and it's still going to be too long after I edit it. I know it's going to be too long. It always is. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys are as excited about the site as I am. Yeah, so go play Pokemon, read Pokemon, watch Pokemon, breathe Pokemon, because it's great. And it's great. Pokemon's great. Alright, bye. What we're doing with but it also has to be good information, and then at the same time has to yeah, that's what's gonna make the site stand out, I think, is having those videos or having those podcasts that actually like are clear and to the point.